Howdy folks, Jay Boone down here at Emerald City Guitars in Seattle with your pick of the day. And today I have a really cool little acoustic guitar that I'd like to share with y'all. What we have here is a Lyon Healy Parlor guitar from, as far as we can discern, from the 1920s. And the Lyon Healys are really cool little instruments. And this company is out of Chicago, Illinois, and they started around 1864 from what we can pick up from the history of the company. And apparently they started doing fretted instruments in the 1880s. Did a lot of harps and different things like that. But Lyon Healy in the early days were primarily building guitars for Washburn. And so this is one of their instruments, and I picked this up recently at a vintage guitar show out here in Seattle a few weeks ago. And I like looking for early parlor guitars at the shows, ones that are kind of fixer-uppers. And most of them that I find, you can find pretty affordable guitars that have promise, that will need, you know, a neck reset, maybe a refret, crack repairs and things like that, and turn them into really cool playable instruments. A lot of them will sound really good, and they are still affordable even after putting the money into them. And so we do pretty well with those. And I found this one, and all that had already been done to it, so it was kind of a neat little find. I just picked it up and went, this thing's ready to go. And the guy had all the history of the work that had been done, and coincidentally, the work that he had done on this guitar was done by our former guitar tech, Mr. Eric Daw. So I knew that the quality of the work was really excellent, and that proved to be true. So I snatched this one up, and according to the seller, Eric reset the neck, refretted the instrument, and also installed a pickup for him. And the pickup sounds good, and we'll demonstrate that a little later. I'll plug it into an old tweed amp. But yeah, really neat guitar. You can see it's a mahogany back and sides, and this has been oversprayed. You can kind of tell that, and I can see a crack that has been repaired here on the back. That runs, you know, a fair amount, but really solid. It's been cleated and nicely redone. So there's been a few cracks, there's a couple on the side. Everything's really solid on this guitar though, and great neck angle after the neck reset that Eric did. You can see the little seam here that is separated. You see that a lot, but really solid in there as well. Bridge has been replaced. A lot of those old bridges had either been like shaved out or they were just cracked and toast, but really solid. So all the things that have been done to this guitar have really made it a much better guitar. You can see the really cool ornate binding on here and around the rosette. The really unique inlays you can see there. And this looks like an ebony board to me on here. It's really dark wood, either that or really dark Brazilian rosewood. I'm gonna say it's ebony. Sure looks like it to me. And you know, the cool little emblem up there that generally would dictate either a particular department store, maybe it was sold at, or a particular line, product line that was selling them for them back in the day. This one has a bound neck. Appears to be the original tuners on there. These are the old school tuners. A matching strip down the back that kind of matches your, you know, the binding up here on the top. And man, just overall a really cool little piece. Joins the body at the 12th fret, and you know, that standard kind of parlor size. You can see when Eric installed the pickup, he put the input jack there, so it doubles as a strap button, and a strap button has been put here. So really cool little live guitar. You can throw a strap on and plug into the PA system and go. Not much more to say about this guitar. The top, it has the original finish on it. It's got a really neat look to it. You know, a few little scratches here from the picking. Of course, this guitar came without a pick guard. But we have steel strings on it. It's a light gauge string, and that's fine with this guitar. It's ladder braced, but really a nice solid top. And with the repairs that were done to it, it's just really intact, man. This thing's ready to go. Plays great, has a really nice sound to it. So I'm gonna demonstrate this guitar for you a little bit and do some acoustic picking on it. Then we'll plug it into this old Fender Tweed Deluxe here and see how that pickup sounds. So yeah, let's plug it in and go. I'll try a little capo here. So there you have it. My pick of the day is a 1920s Lyon Healy Parlor guitar. Come and get her, guys. Thanks.